So starting your own YouTube channel and vlogging is very easy stuff nowadays. As long as you've pretty much got a camera and something to talk about, you can do that. But, I mean, if you don't have a camera, what do you use? Well, there's a few options for you. I mean, there's always a phone, you know, cameras on phones are now very, very good. Let's just switch over to this and you'll see what I mean. So as you can see, cameras on phones would be perfectly great for starting your own vlogging channel, nice and easy. But say maybe you don't have access, maybe you still have access to a camera. Here's a little bit of a behind the scenes shot for how this series is made. There's the star of the show. So I'm using the Sony A7, which is what I've been using primarily for my vlogging videos. But of course, what do you do if you don't have access to phones or cameras? Maybe you need to break into the market, you need to find something that a little bit cheaper. Maybe this could be the answer to your problems. This is the 4K action camera from Juice. It offers you, well, they say it offers a 1080p picture and top quality sound as well, but the question is, should you buy it? So opening up the box, you'll see that the Juice 4K camera actually comes with a lot of equipment with it. It comes with, of course, charging cables, and then you've got all of the various accessories and mounts that would go with it. So if you're mounting it to bikes or cars or whatever you want to mount it to, if you were using it as an action camera. But we want to know, will it make a good vlogging camera though? Will it sort of get you through the early days of starting up a YouTube channel? Well, so of course the only thing we really want to know about at the moment is the camera. It does come in this little protective casing, nice and easy, snaps the hinge off, and of course the camera comes out. Now, something that is interesting to know is it doesn't actually come with a storage card. So even after paying, I think this is close to £50 here in the UK, it doesn't, you won't be able to record straight out of the box unless you have a micro SD card. So you're gonna have to find yourself one of those first. The other thing I have found is it takes incredibly long to charge this as well. I think to get a full battery, it took several hours for this thing to charge. It does come actually with interchangeable batteries, so you could always, if you wanted to splash out some extra money, you could buy yourself a spare battery to put in this thing, maybe one that has a better battery life. But you know, I guess for a starter camera, these are all things that you could probably live with if it meant that you could get your weekly vlog out or your daily vlog out. But of course it all comes down to what the actual quality of the device is going to be like. It does have a built-in microphone. I couldn't tell you where. I would imagine it's somewhere near the lens maybe. I certainly can't see where it is on the console itself, but let's start this thing up and see what the video quality is like, shall we? And also see if there's any settings we can play around with as well. So it's nice and easy to start up. You obviously hit this very big button on the front that says power, and then you get treated to this. It's such a delight. Bet you can't wait. Oh, what a startup noise. That just screams quality. So looking at it, it doesn't actually look too bad on the little display screen. It's got the little indication to say that audio is ready to record as well. Apparently we're getting 60 frames per second, 1080p footage going to be recorded on this thing. Let's just have a quick look at the menu and see what that offers us. So we could have a 16 megapixel still camera as well, which, you know, you may want to do out in your travels. Also 720, 120 frames per second if you were doing some fast-paced action skills. There is settings that you can play around with, but we're going to stick with the 1080p 60 frames per second because that's all you really want for using this to vlog with. So of course it's all down to what the actual picture quality is going to be like. Of course, while you're recording it as a little bit of a vlog, you can't see what you're actually doing yourself. It's going to be a little bit awkward. I know you guys can see me, but I can't see me. So you know, there is that aspect of it, but you get that with some cameras. Unless you've got a fold out screen or an external monitor, you're not going to be able to monitor what in fact you are recording yourself. So let's get this recording and see what the quality is like. So here we are in glorious 1080p. Of course it's a wide angle lens as well, so probably not looking the best or the most crisp picture at the moment. Not quite sure what the sound quality is. You know, it's as good as a built-in digital camera, I guess. And a nice switch back to, of course, the camera that we all know and love. So, is this thing worth your money? Well, I guess it depends what you want it for. If you do want it as maybe a spare camera, or if you're taking it on holiday and you want to use it for like maybe when you're walking around on your trips and you want it sort of mounted, or if you're indeed using it as an actual action camera, yeah, maybe. I mean, the amount of accessories it comes with, and of course that rugged plastic case as well that it can fit in, would protect it if you were going on trips, I guess, and using it for sports would help if I put it in the right way around. There we go. So yeah, that would protect it, I guess, and give you that a little bit more safety, especially if you're doing water sports. It's supposed to be waterproof camera. I'd maybe take that with a little pinch of salt. But do you want to use it as a everyday camera, vlogging camera, filming camera? I don't think so. I mean, you're always going to have the wide angle lens, which is not great. The sound quality is not amazing. Maybe as a backup camera, if you had to have it in your backpack and then you were out one day and thought, I've got to film that for the channel, then maybe yes. But I mean, that's, you know, most people carry around phones nowadays, and it's just going to be a hell of a lot easier. And then there's the price as well. This thing, I think, roughly retails for, like I said earlier, for about £50 in the UK. So that's what, about $75 in the US, I think. Don't hold me to that. But still, the problem is it says it's a 4K camera and it really is not. I think that's got to be for the picture quality alone, which you're not going to be buying this for a stills camera. You're going to be going out and buying a digital stills camera, which ironically will probably do video better than this thing as well. So the Juice 4K HD action camera, should you buy it? Certainly not for vlogging purposes, but if you are thinking about just having it as a second camera in your backpack, maybe worth picking up. And that's about it for this episode, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, feel free to leave a like and a comment below, especially if you guys have anything you want me to have a look at in this series in particular, whether it be anything across the technology spectrum, please let me know. But until then, guys, please take care of yourselves, and if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out.